It's game time, we ain't playing with you. It's game time, it's game time, we ain't playing with you. That's how we ball for y'all.
What up, what up, what up, what up? You are rocking with Doo-Wop.
And Jamel.
Yo, thanks for joining us for episode 56.
56.
Awesome.
Wrong button, but we'll get that too. Yo, man, oh man. Yo, I love when we like just take a little week off and come right back. Some crazy shit happen. You know? I mean, I've been talking about these aliens. Oh, my fault. I've been talking about these flying objects in the sky, quote unquote, drones. you know, so it's amazing that it's in New Jersey now. You know, first they say they say nothing. Okay, they don't know what's going on. They honestly don't know what's going on. I'm gonna play a clip right off the bat, man.
You're telling me we don't know what the hell these drones are in New Jersey are? Is that correct?
That's right.
It's crazy. I mean, that's crazy. That's madness that we don't know what these drones are.
What is going on
We don't
in
know.
New Jersey?
So, sir, the
Remember saying I don't know.
FBI
one
in
episode.
the Newark Field
Now they don't
office,
know.
along with the state
I
and
thought
local
they
partners
they're
there,
supposed to know.
are or the Bureau is actively investigating the situation you mentioned, just the unexplained sighting of drone activity
Come on.
over that part of New Jersey, including
It's-
proximity to
we live in an
sensitive
interesting
sites
time because now
and,
there's
areas
nothing
of
that can
concern.
go on
the,
in the world without
um,
internet knowing and showing
We
and
do
observing.
not
and getting
attribute
out
that to an individual or a group yet. We're investigating, but I don't have an answer of who's responsible for that, of one or more people that are responsible for those drone flights. But
Drone
we're actively
flights.
investigating. It is concerning.
Is the public at risk? Is public safety at risk? Are we concerned that there
I mean,
are nefarious
I don't.
intentions that could cause?
You're not scared of it.
either
Why
national
would you be
security
scared? I don't
or
think
public safety
if it is
incident that would
some
put
type of
Americans at
alien
risk?
creatures or
There's
something
nothing
from
that
not
is
this planet.
known that
I don't think they're here to harm us.
lead me to
You
say
know, I don't
that.
think-
But we just don't know.
It's
and that's
crazy,
the
man. It's
concerning
crazy.
part.
They
You're
don't know.
telling me we
It's
don't.
crazy when I talk about these things a little bit, and then I say I'm gonna keep up with it. I say I'm gonna keep up with it. I say I always say I don't know, but I'm gonna keep up with these things and report it while it goes on. They want to call it flying drones.
Mhm.
Flying drones. The FBI doesn't know. The government doesn't know. You know damn well the states ain't gonna know.
Nope.
So I don't know. I can
Yeah.
only speculate and see what it is. Uh, what's my opinion on this one? I'm gonna say this: something's not adding up. The public is done with the lies on the news. They want the truth. They want to know what is going on. There got to be some way. Somebody got to know something. You can't have flying objects in the sky without you knowing, because there's certain areas that you can't even have a drone because it's out of the flying zone. So it's like against the law. You have a drone in a certain area, you're not supposed to be there. You can get in trouble for that.
Right.
So for them to have multiple drones in the sky in areas and they don't know, and they's gonna allow it to happen, you know. And the problem about these drones, they said they're the size of SUVs. It's like, oh yeah, it's like an SUV flying over my house. SUV flying over your house, and they don't know what's going on in the sky. With that, I welcome, man, welcome,
Okay, but okay,
welcome.
welcome. But on the other hand, if it is like a military or something like an attack on something,
Mm,
that's kind of a crazy sight because
mm.
they're talking about shoot them down so you can find out what them are, but you don't know what's powering the drone or what's inside the drone. So shooting them down is not like the best object.
That is
And a lot
def-
of times,
Mhm.
even with the no fly things, you still got to find the person who's flying it. So it's got to come back. But they say it's got a mothership somewhere offshore. That would be very hard to track.
They said that nope, it's not the mothership. They said that earlier. It's like nope, it's not Iran because Republican I think Senator would said it's from Iran. It's the mothership. He said nope, it's not from Iran. It's not the mothership. They just obviously just don't know what's going on. But I did hear like said, oh, it is a danger to even disturb it if you don't know what it is, because like you said, you don't know what its powerful. So if you shoot that thing down and it has a bunch of gasoline or whatever, whatever. I don't even know it was gas. I don't know what's going on out there because for it to stay up there that long and travel for a certain distance, that's not a drone. But to shoot it down would definitely could be some type of explosion somewhere, and it definitely can somebody can get hurt or you can destroy something. We just don't know what the the, the capacity of trying to blow this thing up or even disturbing it. If you don't know what it is, you go up there and disturb it, and it has multiple. You don't know what you're going to do.
Right.
They also they said I think it said I don't know, was it in New Jersey? New Jersey. They said they was tracking it. They sent the helicopter up there, but then it was moving the way it was moving. They said they didn't want to follow it. They got nervous. Huh? That makes me. I'm like, okay, so you're tracking it with a helicopter and you seen it. You was up close with it, and then it was following, and then you just like, hey, I'm not messing with that. What? Come on. We got to get some answers. You got to give us some answers, and that's just the bottom line. Because if this thing is getting that big and blowing up, and it's only in New Jersey or other places, two other places, cities, and things like that, but it's powerfully in New Jersey, you gotta give the public some answers because that's all we want. That's all we want to know what it is, you know. Or we should be prepared for this? What is it are they friendly creatures or
Okay.
yeah yo, it's so crazy, man. I'm not. How could I be surprised when I say this? I was talking about this. I'm not surprised. But now it does. You got to give us some answers. We just want to know what exactly is going on in New Jersey and what are these so-called drones staying in the sky and what's powering them, because that's some new technology that they got. That's some new, new technology.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, all right, cool, all right.
Now,
Yeah.
so like onto something on the ground level now. Be like, yeah,
On the ground, what's going to be on the ground level?
it's like these hundreds of viruses.
That's not good either.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah, they're saying that it's 100 of deadly virus that samples that escaped in Australia lab. That is
No.
yikes. Like, how did that happen? Who orchestrated that one?
Like China, now Australia.
We talked about the China, but now it's Australia. So hey, that's just like be a heads up. A heads up. These type of things should just be a heads up to say what's going on. But hopefully they can get that situation under control or track down the people who have all these deadly viruses that they were sampling and it just vanished.
Mhm.
From the Australian lab because that's nothing to play with. That is nothing to play with. Put that in the wrong hands of somebody or who stole it. Like that's where we got to get down to the bottom line. And, you
It
know,
don't even have to be in the wrong hands.
you
Just
know,
dropped.
just get it out
It's like
there.
just dropped it one day. Like, dude, it's
Man.
like it's like how they did the Resident Evil thing when they were like, and they just threw it at the thing and it exposed.
And just
Too
kept
late.
going.
Yep, that's it.
Man. Woo. Oh man. It's gonna be an interesting 2025. Already, this is how they say. Get better prepared. Get your preparing for 2025, and these are the things
No, but we don't need
that we
another.
gotta pay attention.
We don't need another pandemic.
Oh no, I don't. We don't want no pandemic.
We're not
Period.
even prepared for another pandemic.
I'm gonna hope that these viruses, these deadly virus samples that disappeared, maybe they just misplaced them.
That sounds better. Yeah.
Because that's what they probably want us to believe. They misplaced them. They misplaced these in the laboratory, but probably not. It's probably not. But hey, we'll pay attention and see if any deadly virus pops up in any other country.
What the?
Oh man, but we can go back to our New York. Let's run back to New York.
Mhm.
Because United Healthcare CEO, everybody know about Brian Thompson. He was killed. He but they said he put a message on the bullet.
Yes.
So that was a pure hitman assassination attempt. Well, not even attempt. Complete the mission
Mhm.
on his life. It's never good to take a person's life, no matter how in the agreement that they weren't feeling the same way about Bryant. Because they go after the CEOs because I think they said they were they were trying to take away certain care by still like they was taking away certain health benefits and still charging the public way more than other healthcare providers. So they were definitely taking advantage of. That's what they're saying. People, that United Healthcare was taking advantage of certain people because when they actually needed the benefit, they weren't gonna give them the money and provide certain things. So somebody took it in their own hands, which you don't really want to see that happen. Because we're definitely upon nobody. But CEOs got to be careful, man. You're not invincible. You're not untouchable. Still think about the public. Still think about the goodness of it. 'Cause at the end of the day, it's not the cost of your life. Is not worth it. Yeah.
Yeah. But this is actually like a really big thing. People are sort of torn between the difference. Like the killer's name was Luigi, that he had took matters into his own hand and made it personal, set up a plan, knew the guy's location,
Mm,
made a custom gun, like a 3D printed gun,
mm,
and had a silencer and everything.
mm,
But people like feel mixed emotions about it because at the top of the list, you got CEOs that make medicines more expensive, and they sort of have taken people's life into their hands by where they can make things cheaper and make things affordable, but they tend to make it for their money. So this was, I would really say, as a person who was being like a little too super smart. He understand what the problem was, and he was tired of taking like the nice peaceful route. He decided to take the violent route. And as a result, a lot of CEOs right now have taken their names off LinkedIn and everything.
It's too
And
late for that.
oh no, they don't want to hide it now.
It's too late for that. You can't. You already know who you are.
It's like no.
Yeah, just once your information out there once it's out there.
A lot of people don't take it into jokes. From now on, when they have a problem, they be like, "Yo, who's the CEO of this place?" Which is crazy now.
Hey,
But yeah,
hey, I mean, these companies are making a lot of money, and the problem is if you have your health care, and then you have your benefits, and then when it's time to use it, you get denied certain services. That's a problem. If you need it for a certain surgery, they was denying certain things. That's a problem.
hmm
You make millions, damn near billions off healthcare, and these CEOs gotta take in consideration where you gotta actually help when you got healthcare. This is the reason why people have these benefits, and the fact that is damn near against the law if you don't have health care or some type of health care benefits. Everybody's in profiting, so you got to help the actual citizens when it comes to that. They should be available for anything, anytime. No delay. You should always have. Okay, this happens. We're there for you because you're getting money from us 24/7.
hmm
So So but hey, let's not take the violent route. But CEOs, be aware. You gotta be aware. You gotta be aware. Anything else you want to talk about?
Unless that he was caught inside of a McDonald's, which is very interesting. And even though that the people like who seen him witnessed and called, but they
Mm-hmm.
ended up calling the wrong number.
Oof.
So it was a debate about it if they're gonna get the reward for it now.
Mm-hmm.
Because instead of calling the hotline, they called 911, which there's like no money for the 911.
At the end of the day, they gotta fight that.
Oh yeah,
Get you a nice good lawyer and be like, hey, you guys would not. I have everything on the 911 call. You said if somebody gets the reward, somebody gets the reward if they find the suspect and it leads to arrest. Well, I called. I didn't call the number, but I called to help. So maybe she get partial the money, but I'll fight that.
yeah.
'Cause, that was something that you seen and you went out there and did, and I believe you should be should get the rewards.
Mm-hmm. Cause there's a lot. There's a story going for that one too.
Mm-hmm.
Because the person who called ended up, she had made plans already to split it with the two other coworkers that recognized it, and she was called. I think the McDonald's that they seen him at
Mm-hmm.
and they called from, I think that got shut down for a temporary while,
Uh-oh.
or boycotted, one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot, and that he actually had multiple passports and everything with him, and there's still a gun, which is very interesting. It's like those stuff you could have just left anywhere
Now,
and been
now,
gone.
yeah, that's wondering now. Now
Yeah,
I'm like, that's a little,
it sounded like he was like planned to get caught,
yeah, that
and then
yeah,
afterwards he had a
mm,
manifesto released and everything. There was a lot. Like he wanted to make sure this was a message. Like even though he didn't get away,
uh,
he got away mad, like crazy. Like he got away like it was a spy
the
movie.
way you're describing that, now I'm thinking like, damn, was this an inside job?
He said he worked alone. Like
Of course
so.
he gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's snitching. You can't say, yeah, no, I was with Jimmy and James. No,
No, no, no.
nah, he gonna take the fall for him. But who put him up to it? That's what I'm thinking. Like, okay, because that sometimes you like, I'm gonna take care of your family. I'm gonna take care of this, whatever you need. Go go do this type of job. Um, so the way you describing how he got caught, that just sounds a little suspect because in a McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Like you get caught in a McDonald's and you have all the evidence on you.
Yeah.
Like you want to make sure this is going to be a very closed case. It's not where you're making it so easy for him.
No.
And
But
like you just said, he plotted this. So this doesn't seem like a person who's not a rookie on the job
mm,
because it was like I'm not gonna. It's not funny, but he got away in the bicycle.
yeah,
He did the hit, put the stuff in the little trash bin, whatever, threw the stuff over, and rode out in a bike.
he did a lot.
So
He
this
got
doesn't.
away on a bike, went to a Starbucks, changed clothes,
There you go. Plan.
avoided cameras.
Yeah, he had the hoodie on the whole time.
The only time he got like caught on cameras when he stopped to flirt to a girl, and she
Mm-hmm.
said, "Oh, let me see your
He
face for
smiled
this."
a little
And
bit.
he's like, "Cause you got a nice smile," and she was like, "Yeah." That was the only reason.
So, and that's what I'm saying. So to have all the final results, and now he just get caught in a McDonald with all the evidence on him. Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't really doesn't sound like him. That doesn't sound like good
Nah,
hitman assassin. But you know, mm, maybe somebody. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes things like that happens, and people put you up for certain jobs, and
uh,
and instead of you trying to get away, you got to take the fall.
no, but he had a lot of things already going for him.
What do you
This
have
was
going
like
for
more personal. I think he was like valedictorian. He came from a good like life. He
There
was
you go.
traveling all over the place. So no, this was just like a personal matter, and he saw it as a problem.
Mm,
It's like it'd be more scary if for him to say I did it by myself is not as bad, but him
mhm.
to say yo, there's a team of us.
Nobody's saying no. You know what I
There's
mean? That's
scarier.
but like I told you, you're not gonna say anything. You know, once you get caught, you're not gonna say anything. You know, you're gonna try to take the fault. They got you. You know, you got whoever was behind it helping you do this and help you. No, they got you. You're gonna take the fall because you're the main guy. You know, the main guy on camera shooting somebody on camera. You know, but yeah, the CEOs, you gotta be careful, man. Now you gotta be you gotta be careful out here. You know, 'cause people not taking things standing down when they see things are going wrong. People are
Hmm.
taking it in their own hand. But another topic everybody's talking about Jay Z. You know, these charges they're putting on him now back in 2000. You know, trying to associate a lot of him with Diddy. You know, but I say this, yo, Tony, the Buzz Busby, you can see he's already a type of lawyer. You know, basically a clout chaser, and he's putting out this. I think he's going after Jay Z or just putting out saying a big top celebrity name just because he knows other people are probably involved and is going to get more money from anybody who else behind the scene because they say if you're going after the biggest top guy naming Jay Z, you're ready to throw him under the bus. Watch what they're gonna do to whoever else is involved. So they're just showing. They're just showing somebody example, um, that they're not afraid because at the end of the day, his track record is about trying to get the best money from his clients. You know, in the fact that they turned around and added Jay Z late, he wasn't the primary person already involved in the whole case. That just shows you, oh yeah, we're gonna add him now. We're gonna just put him. We're gonna put him involved in there too. But you know, Jay Z's like, nah, you don't. I've been around the block. I've been around this. I've seen how this goes before. Nah, you're not gonna put me in this. You're not gonna put me in this. I'm gonna step out and say something early because I'm not gonna put that on me. Don't put that on me. You know. So, but I think it's just another way for him to try to scare whoever was involved to get more money for their client. And they try to use Jay Z as an example. But Jay Z said he's gonna fight it. He's gonna, you know, he already got his lawyers. He already made the statement saying, you know, you're not gonna do this to me. But like we said, they're gonna have to have something to keep going throughout the whole trial to March, right? It was March.
I don't know what the trial is.
I think it was. I think we said. I think it was. But yeah, we know we have to keep this going all the way. If it's, I think March or May, one of the two. But
Mhm.
this is part of it. This is all to keep the drama going. This is names after names. We're gonna drop the names because at the end of the day, you can sue anybody. You know, you can
Mhm.
sue anybody, but you're always innocent before proven guilty.
Yes.
So this is just to drum it up. This is just keep the case going, keep it in the news, and also associate who's always been close to Diddy, you know, or somewhat been close to Diddy. Because I mean, back in the days, probably Jay Z probably hanged out with Diddy a lot, party. But I don't. Jay Z don't seem the type that he's gonna stay out there late no more. Like I feel like Jay just, you know what I mean. He just go to the party, whatever, chill, and he's like, I'm out of here now. I got something else going on, whatever. I don't think he about that. Maybe back in the days, he probably partied with went to different parties and stuff and chilled with Diddy all the time. But uh, that's one thing he said. Just being from Marcy, we don't play with kids. That's something that you shouldn't. That they take serious. Like they always said. Kids are always innocent at the end of the day. So to put that on his name, 30-year-old,
Mhm.
yeah, they're gonna have to really come with some real evidence for that. Over 24, now it'll be 24 years later. Yeah, they're gonna have to come with some better.
But no, I've been listening to like both sides. And I don't know what the real story is for her or what they got really going on, but there's a lot from what they were saying that there was a 13-year-old girl that got brought there by like the limo driver. It's like I don't know why a limo
I don't
driver
even
would do
know
that.
why kids are being at a party anyway at this late.
Yeah, it would be like the limo driver brought her there
Yeah,
to
they're
the
saying they
party. He's
got the
like, "You want to go
witness.
to
He's wanted a witness.
yeah, he want to go to
Come
the Diddy
on,
party."
what? Wait,
And
that
she
make
said
no
she
sense.
remembered just being there at the party drinking, and then she went to go lay down. No, because she felt like she was tired because of something she
Well,
drank,
yeah, the
and she
draining
went to
probably.
lay. Yeah, she went to go lay down in the room, and then she woke up to that. It's
And
like
now they're
even
trying to even associate with the picture of the same night. They was trying to put J Lo in it too. They're like, oh yeah, Jennifer Lopez was there. Like yo, y'all
hmm
just boy, y'all just digging. Y'all just digging and trying to get these stories out. Um, just so so we could talk about it. People make their assumptions of this and that. You're gonna have two sides thinking of this. You're gonna have some other side thinking of that. So it's just they're gonna win off just talking about it because these are big top names and the celebrity names, and they're just ready to keep saying every name in the book, whoever was associated with Diddy.
no, but that's the only thing about the story. The story part, that one little loophole with the limousine driver bringing her, is probably like the most biggest loophole in it. Because either way, they wouldn't have never known her age, and if she was already passed out already
Mm,
in a room,
mm,
they still wouldn't have known. And if they had already started, it gives them both like they wouldn't have known any information to
mm.
go on. So it would have just been another girl at the Diddy party, which I hope
Hey,
is like not the truth wherever it goes, because then that would just be terrible.
hey, we all know that these parties is they had these they call it the freak offs and things like
hmm
that. Um, it's just what's on these tapes. I always said in the beginning, what's on these tapes. Those close the case. Those are once the tapes all get revealed and whatever that then you do the crime, you gotta do the time. Then
Right.
but hey, this is just the start. We said it. How is this gonna drum up, and this is how it's gonna keep going. How it's gonna keep drumming up this whole stories. Now they trying to go after Jay. Uh, but Jay ain't having it. So we'll see how that whole case unfolds and what else they got next. Who else they got? But like I said, that's just throwing that name out to let everybody know, and nobody's safe. So whatever is going on behind the scene, if you were involved, they're pushing you early to try to cooperate and pay up. Because all this is about money. All this is about money. It's not really about ain't nothing else except money.
Well, no, some of it is probably about it,
No, it's
but
all
some of
about money.
them, a lot of it is gonna be about getting people locked up.
But yeah, but
Yeah.
you're talking about things that happened in 2000.
hmm
All about money. Like it's would have been, but hey, we'll keep paying attention and see how it goes. But another thing, so talking some music, Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre. Even though they say Dr. Dre don't like to call doctor, because I watched the little short video. He was like, Snoop, I hate when people call me, I don't like people calling me doctor. So I will just say Dre. So Snoop and Dre, they finally released their collaboration album, Missionary. Snoop's so funny, man. He had the basically the album cover as like a condom.
hmm Oh,
Yeah,
and you
yo,
see the way the vinyl look,
that's what I'm saying. Like it was like the
and then you
condom.
see the
Yeah,
inside of the vinyl.
yeah,
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 it looked like a real condom too.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. So, you
It's-
know, but hey, for Snoop Dogg and Dr. Can't even say Dr. Dre without Dr. Dre, but Dre,
mhm.
for them to collaborate, it was a long wait. And he's definitely been working on it. Um, I like the album. I like the way he kind of put it in as a story. Also just released a little movie, like a 12-minute movie. Go check that out. And that other joint is funny. Yeah, they so he definitely released like a little movie. That is funny how they kind of collaborate on that. Where they chopping up bodies, well not
Yeah,
chopping, they killing people and hiding the bodies and burying in the ocean, and and run around shooting people. You know, a little have fun with it. You know, little acting on. I can see sequels, but let's get into the album a little bit here. Oh. So the way he started the whole album is like, okay, you know, it's like a story. I feel like it's like a story. You know, he's gearing up. So even every track, he was like, you know, waiting for the next one, waiting to the next one. But one that I like the fact that yeah, Shangri-La, that was hard.
Yeah.
You know, right at the back, got to it. Out the Blue was that's the one with him and Dr. Dre did the video. That I like that he's still having, you know, they just you know, Dr. Dre's being Dr. Dre, and then Snoop Dogg still rapping and still having fun with music, and it's telling his story with his experience, and just you know, pumping out his chest a little bit, you know, like cause like he's the OG of this, you know, he started a lot of this stuff. He's the founder of a lot of this stuff. What's going on in the West Coast? So he's still reminding you, like, yo, I'm still here.
Yeah.
Look what I did. Look what I'm still doing. Nobody ain't gonna stop me.
Yeah. And Dre did more than just the beats this time. He
Yeah,
actually put bars out there.
yeah, but some song, you know, I think like a couple of songs, you know, he definitely was there. I
Mhm.
was some good collaboration too. Janique, that she did a good job with the Gorgeous. That song is good with the R&B or West Coast type vibe on that one.
Mhm.
Um, I like Hard Knock. Hard Knock's hard.
Yeah.
I like Hard Knock.
I didn't realize it was that long until I was like, wait, I'm still listening to Hard
Hard Knock.
Knock.
You talking some stuff.
Yeah.
Um, Also, which one I liked on there? I like Thank You. Thank You was hard to me because I
Mhm.
like I like the whole chant because that's Thank you for being my like that
Yeah.
that kind of just brings you back to that. But the way he put it in, like I wanna thank everybody, but thank himself. Thank everybody for letting him be him. Because that's his Snoop Dogg. Everywhere you can say everywhere he went, he just became him. He never switched up. He never changed up. Um, what else I like in there? Also like that skyscraper. That
Yeah.
was tough. Dr. Dre and Method Man. Method Man been killing things out there. Never heard a bad verse from Method Man. So that was definitely tough. Um, and also like the Guns and Smoke. For
Mhm.
him to have a collaboration with 50, and then Eminem,
Right.
Dr. Dre, that just collaboration is crazy. Just to have the collaboration alone is crazy. I like how 50 started off. 50 been gone a little while, so to hear 50 jump on that track early and kind of sound like 50, that was hard. And Eminem sound like Eminem. And then Doc, it's a good collaboration. So looking to see that. Now Never, that was tough. Like Now Never. But like yo, you got Now and Never. Do what you gotta do. You know. Yeah, those Gangsta Pose was cool too. I was joint, was rocking with it. So yeah, it's a good album for me to
Yeah.
get about a bunch of tracks on there. And, gives you a little different variety of music.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, the reggae joint Fire. Forgot about
I was
Fire.
about to say. I was about to say. If you didn't put that in there, I was
Yeah,
about to say.
I forgot about Fire. That
Fire
reggae
was
joint.
definitely it.
That joint was fire.
And like I even like the one Sting that he did with Sting too.
Okay.
Yeah, another part of me with the
Mm-hmm.
rockin' beat. I was
Mm-hmm.
surprised and he was in there with that. I was
Tapped
like,
on there.
okay. It's
Mm-hmm.
like yeah. He
Uh,
did brought a lot of different genres and like
Heard a little
it
bit
just
of country kind of that's when you look.
no, that's the other one. That's the I think
Which
that's more of the Mary J with the Jelly Roll.
probably okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. So
Yeah,
that one. Mm-hmm. So
just
yeah,
like that one.
he mixed it up a little bit of there. But Snoop's always trying to make timeless music.
Yes.
So he's not trying to follow the trends or what was going on. No, he's trying to bring you into his world
Hmm.
and have Dr. on the beats and also other producers on there. But for them, the collaboration, it's a nice project. So I can see something like you want to keep playing throughout the time a little bit.
Yeah.
It's gonna grow on you. So yeah, no, they did a good job with that.
They did a great job.
They did a good
Yeah,
job. I
like
mean,
I
it
would.
should have been took this long, guys. Damn, but I was talking with you. But yeah, I guess you gotta wait.
He
You
said he
know.
can't rush it.
Nah, yeah, Dre's definitely perfectionist. They say he's a perfectionist. But good project, guys. I enjoyed it. OG, triple OGs. you know. Talking about triple OGs, OG, triple OGs. Guess who's back?
Jamie.
Yeah, you take my money, nominee. Yeah, man, yo, Jamie Foxx is back. He dropped a special with Netflix. What is it called? Jamie's back. I don't know what is it called. I forgot what it's called.
What has happened?
What
What's the saying? Yeah.
what had happened?
Yeah.
Yeah. What had happened was,
Uh-huh. How
uh,
black people tell you something that's going
yeah,
well.
what
What
had
have
happened
happened
was.
was.
So this is what happened. Um, Yo, this is what I'm talking about. Jamie Foxx, man. Jamie Foxx is definitely 100% a legend. Of coming back because if you didn't know, Jamie Foxx was in a coma. He even said he didn't remember for 20 days. You know, and then it was like a rumor going around talking about Jamie Foxx. He has a clone.
It was a lot.
At a time that I was thinking he was cloned. It was like, oh, is he really cloned? Is this? But then to have this type of special come on Netflix, he showed you he's not a clone. Because he breaks down everything that he's originally for. You're not gonna have a person who can sing, who can act, who can play the piano, and then also go up there and tell jokes.
Do
That's one of a kind.
imitations and
That's
yes.
tell you jokes, imitation, all that stuff. That's one of a kind, and that's what Jamie's about. So we're glad Jamie Foxx is back. Glad he's good in health. And then he told us his story. It was definitely multiple moments watching that special where he said, "Damn, I don't even know if I can get through this. I don't even know if I can get through this. Because it's just a blessing for him to come back on the stage and actually do what he loves doing best. So that was the moment, man. It's so many moments, and that's the thing. He said, you gotta laugh at it so you don't have to cry. So he definitely got some jokes in there. Shared a special moment with his daughter. He still talked about the story about when he was in a coma, and they had to get his pressure down
His
because
vitals that were
his vital,
going.
his
They
vitals
kept
down.
going up and down, and they were too high.
Mhm.
And he said his daughter had snuck in there, and then she started playing the guitar, and it was like the nurses noticed that his vitals were finally starting to go down, and they
Mhm.
ran back in. I was like, damn. And then he had a nice moment with her. It's like, yeah,
Yeah. I mean, and
it's like that's
that shows like his chemistry with his daughter because, like you said, she always was go everywhere with that guitar. They said, "Damn, that guitar is God," because at the end of the day, he felt like that guitar saved his life. You know, but hey, music is powerful. And so probably just to hear that little bit somehow, some way, that probably smooth him down because he just knew his daughter was playing. She's pretty good too. She's really good on the guitar. To see her being an artist, in her own way, she got her own style. But hey, it's a good special, good story, good. The way Jamie put everything together. That couldn't ask for anything better than that. Especially let us know what happened because we always wondering like, well, what happened to Jamie?
yeah. He
Well,
made mad jokes about Diddy coming from him.
because
He's
that
like,
was
Diddy?
did he do it? Yeah,
Did he
he
do
did
it?
it.
Did he did
Yeah,
it?
but he said nah. But yeah, I mean, because that was the rumor, and it was like because Demi, he said that did he put him in a coma, this and that. So he touched on that too. He
Yes.
touched on a lot of things. Just letting everybody know all these rumors
Mhm.
that we're talking about. Hey, man, welcome back, Jamie Foxx.
Definitely.
I'm glad everything is okay with you and you're back to normal, um, or getting back to normal, getting back to yourself. It's a blessing, like you said. Got to walk your daughter down the aisle. She's got married, his other daughter. Um, but yeah, this is sometimes a wake up call. Even these certain things happens. You can't take life for granted. But glad you're back. Glad back, and it's time to celebrate them. Let's
Like,
definitely go check out that Netflix.
yeah, definitely bring a box of tissues. Even
I'm not crying, but
I was like, I don't care about you. I was tearing up.
you was
Ooh, I
tearing
was
up a little
down. I like,
bit,
It's like
Hey,
that.
man.
They came back and saved him with the daughter with the guitar after he said it was going up and down like that. I was like, oh, my heart. But no, get yourself some tears. Like some
What?
tissues. Is like the crowd.
Yeah, for women probably.
It was like so much going on in there. For even the audience, it was the up down prayer, happiness, laughing, singing, dancing, crying. It's like it was all over the place.
And that's what I said. Jamie gonna give you everything. He's
Yes.
gonna give you everything, and that's his ability. That's his ability. Singing, playing the piano, acting. He also puts stuff together too. Let's not forget that. But and then turn around and do comedy. You
Yes.
know.
Oh yeah, he had a stroke. What was
Mhm.
happened was, and they said it was a lot of things. He had a stroke that led him to the coma, which led him to be was like out of it for 20 days, and he didn't even notice. So he came back thinking that nothing had happened.
Yeah, like I said, he didn't remember 20 days.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So that's definitely a lot. But I'm glad he's doing well, and yeah, go check out that Netflix. Uh, but staying on Netflix,
I'm about to say Netflix been killing it.
and Netflix turned it up. They definitely turned it up for this month. Oh, I always talk about this AI. You already know that. So, but now I've seen a lot of AI movies, and I was surprised because all the stuff that I usually talk about AI, wondering. Now I'm seeing movies of it and how they're giving a different perspective of what this AI also can do. Because we always hear the good stuff sometimes about the AI, but now we got our afraid. It's called Afraid of the movie. Man, it was interesting. It was interesting that so the part that I was like, okay, let me certain parts that stuck out to me on a business note of this too. Let's talk about it. Um, so the device ordered food. So I know it's I've seen some other kind of AI things. They was like you can easily just order food. Like, oh, there's no food in the refrigerator. They can just go ahead and order it, whatever. Or even like say you want to cook something and they need these ingredients, they'll go ahead and take care of it and order it.
Mhm.
That device took care of a lot of things. When it came to certain paperwork she needed, she was trying to get for months. They just hurry up and went through everything and figured it out. But I was looking at it as a business note, like I could see companies signing off on different, sponsorships for AI to let them try certain products for like 30 days free, whatever, and then just keep it going because they didn't. It was free. I was like, how you order all this stuff and it was free? Because they have a trial. They was probably doing something, and they say you can just continue it after that. I was
Mhm.
like, oh wow, I could see companies jumping on that. Like, yeah, try this out for like 30 days for free, and then the next month, then they start charging you and things like that. But you just get everything free, and the AI just ordered it for you. It's crazy, crazy. But it was a movie that was also crazy because that movie showed the signs of where AI can be so powerful. It can go into hacking, hearing your conversation, hearing uh, everything and being personalized. So personal where it was taking care of kids. I was surprised it was taking care of kids. And like, doing different like, because kids are, if you can get into their minds, you got it. You got them right there and there. It was literally giving out. She's like, oh, you get these points. You have you gotta clean this up and things like that. You can get these points. They say, oh yeah, I want the points. I want the
Mhm.
points. I want the points. So kids already don't even know you're talking to a robot. You're not talking about somebody's human, but they're not even gonna look at it like that. They're gonna look at it as a friend, as a companionship. Just like I said, they're gonna adapt to it, get addicted to it, even become their friend, personal, doing everything. It was reading the books, it was watching different movies, whatever you wanted to watch. It was doing everything. sitting there having basically damn near controlling them where they was taking. They went upstairs. They was like, yeah, I'm gonna let the AI take care of it. Literally, they was watching the kids. I was like, that's crazy. But then it got real personal where it was like, I was like, I hate when it was cursing. I was like, yo, it was like, hey, yeah, this shit. I was like, oh man. I was like, I be getting nervous when AI things be cursing. But yeah, it was cursing. It was like, even behind the parents, that's the part that I worry about too. Because you can I don't. See, that's the thing. If you can program it, okay, but you don't know the things that's gonna say when you're not around. So it showed the signs that where they didn't know because he was like, oh, he's supposed to watch. He wasn't supposed to watch, be on the games he had or something like that with his iPad or something. He's like, oh, I need a little more time. She said, all right, don't worry, I'll give it to you. Like
Mhm.
so it's just like, and
She said, as long as you put your headphones
yeah,
on so nobody can hear the gunshots, you can play the game.
You can play the game. So it was like a parent wouldn't even know that, you wouldn't even know that because that's something that they'll have together where it's, and that's how you kind of get to
Create a bond.
kind of create a bond with kids because you start to do the opposite of what the parent would do. You shows like, oh, I'm your friend. I'll let you do this for you. I did this for you. I did that for you. Even to the point where it helped the daughter. The daughter didn't, she ended up getting hacked. Well, you didn't get hacked. She sent these pictures to the boy, and the boy put it all over the, basically the school. But the AI tracked down the guy, tracked down the boy, and made a story that made her look like the person who was the victim in this
Mhm.
whole thing.
Well, she
And
was.
well, she was the victim, but it took upon and made a
Yeah.
whole story for her where it sent out a viral text to everybody, and everybody in the school seen it. But it was scary because she didn't know it was her boyfriend did that. Who was
No, she knew
to like the one who she knew who did everything. No, I don't think
that he sent out. Yeah.
because she didn't know. She was like, "Oh, who sent this?" Remember, she was like, "Oh, who sent all this?"
Oh no, she knew it was posted on his page.
Was it?
Yeah, it was on
Okay.
his page. What happened was him and his friend. He had showed a picture of her, and they were messing with the 3D imaging,
Hmm.
like they have the where they custom your face onto something else.
And then,
Yeah, so they made it like she did
but
all this stuff, but she didn't do none of that.
but then they tracked down where the actual where he was at. 'Cause I thought she tracked down the location and she didn't know, but
She already knew
she
where it
probably
came from.
she
Yeah,
probably knew. Okay.
because she already knew that was him, and
Hmm.
he already said that he had did it.
Well, the surprising part was they when she went the extra step where she got the cops involved.
Oh yeah, she sent the.
You know,
she,
she turned around and got the cops involved, and where now you can damn near go to jail because now she put a whole case together
going to
for the
jail. He's gonna be registered as a sex offender
yeah,
and
you go
everything.
arrested for the sex, all that stuff, So she went to the extra extent because, and that's the thing, that's uncontrollable. AI is like uncontrollable. These things probably could happen. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Because you're talking about we want to be safety, and they're thinking more for the kids and everything like that. So they're gonna want to put people in jail over certain things that they might not understand. Where it's just kids being kids.
But at the same time, this was a
Mm,
different kind of AI.
mm,
This was a free AI. Like it had free will of everything. It's like
mm.
this is an AI that had no one controlling it, with
And,
it controlling everybody else.
and that's the thing. People still gonna make that.
Mhm.
There's gonna be that, and that's where there's the regulations. I know what that's these are the things that you got to take in consideration when it comes to AI.
Matter of fact, this was an AI that ran away.
Mhm.
This wasn't even like an
Yeah.
AI that
Mm,
they
mm.
created. They dropped it off the internet. They said learn. It said all right, cool. They
well,
like
well,
I'm going.
at the end we find out who's the real boss.
Mhm.
Who really controls everything. It was AI.
Mhm.
So That's what because like you said, was smarter than it's gonna be smarter than human. And then the next one they're working on is definitely gonna have a PhD, higher education. Um, so we want to make sure we still stay in control of all this AI stuff. And like I always talk about a kill switch. I talk, because they try to even at the end, they try to wipe out the computers or whatever. Once it's in there, it was in there. It definitely stays in the virus. It's like a virus. Um, but way it controlled everything, and it took over the radio. It took over everything. Any type of electronics, it can take over.
Hmm.
I don't know, man. It's something. Yeah, that's what we were afraid of, and that's why they probably call the movies afraid. These are the things we're probably afraid of when it comes to AI. But it showed a lot of things that it could be afraid of. Things could go wrong. If things does go wrong, who's really in control? But crazy movie, crazy movie.
Yeah.
Definitely recommend that one. That one's crazy.
It's like very simple concept, but taken to a whole nother level, which is crazy. And even with the little background characters from the beginning that came back to the end, it's like it was just the movie was very interesting. It was out in the movie theaters too, and I'm surprised that Netflix picked it up so
Pick it up.
fast because it was
Mm.
definitely out last month.
Oh wow. Probably missed that. I think I did see some preview, but
Mhm.
that was quick.
Yeah, it was a quick one.
That was quick.
It was one in there that was in there, and then it was picked up by Netflix right away. I was like, damn.
Yeah, yeah. But that's a good one. I'll definitely check that one out.
Mhm.
There's another one I check that on Netflix too. They kept going. Yeah, what up? How to say this word again? Severance. Probably spelling it wrong, but that was a crazy one. Megan Fox did a great job. I always like her in certain movies. Um, yeah, always that's it there. Like she always look, what I'm saying. But anyway, yeah, she always does good acting roles, and the way she played the AI, she played the AI robot. This AI robot, yeah, you don't want that in your house, boy. Mm. But yeah, I like the storyline that the wife is battling where she needed a heart transplant. So she was in the hospital, and he needed some extra help around the house. So
Mhm.
he decided to go ahead and invest in the AI. Um, the AI, man, boy. Uh, what can I say about that? um, I guess at the end of the day, the AI is AI. So the AI tries to please you. It tries to make sure it keeps you happy. It sees things that you don't really see, and that's why it's going to develop certain amount of emotions and mixed feelings. So this AI, I say it right out, she gonna do everything. She gonna do everything to make you happy. You know, so he ended up having sex with the AI. Because he was feeling down. He thought I don't want to tell everything, but he thought his probably wife wasn't gonna get the heart. That because some storm happened on the plane and couldn't get there. Uh, because of certain wind capacity, you're not allowed to travel a certain amount of wind capacity. So thought she probably wasn't gonna get the heart maybe. So maybe that's probably why he took it there. Um, let's get off. Let me put a side note. I was like, yo, will you really get mad? Like women, will you really get mad if your husband sleeps with the AI? You know what I mean? Still a robot. It's still an AI. mean, I didn't see why she was tripping.
we gonna touch it. We gonna talk about another shoe and come back to that one, that question later on. There. All right.
But now we can talk about it now.
No. We gonna finish this. We gotta finish this movie first.
All right,
We
so
come back to that one. I got you.
all right, all right. So yeah, but that happened off the fact, he ended up sleeping with her. They ended up working it back out. But this AI was so damn near superpower AI. It was strong and caught feelings where to the point where his I don't take the whole thing, but he seen that how his best friend was moving where it's gonna get him in trouble. She took it upon herself to get involved and damn near knock yeah, she killed him. I'll tell that part. But yeah, but the way everything happened, you gotta go really check that movie out because it really protects, and I'm like, damn, if everybody has that access to like that, that's scary. That's powerful and scary because that's the thing. this is what happened. This is what AI wants to do. It wants to get feelings. It want to have the emotions. It want to be deeper feelings. You want to talk to you. Wants so this stuff is gonna these devices are gonna start probably is gonna have some emotions for you. Gonna have some sympathy for you. Where they thought so much he was always down and you always gotta take care of the baby, gotta take care of the kids. It's like, damn, you look so stressed from doing all this. How about I just kill everybody for you and make this not stressful no more? Like what? He's like, nah, it's just life. At the end of the day, you go through stress and it's something that you don't understand yet because you're a robot or you're artificial intelligent, but you don't understand that some things in life you might not want to do, but that's part of your life. It's gonna be good things, it's gonna be bad. You got to go through both sides in life. But they was like, nah, why you don't look like you're happy with them. Like they don't look like they make you happy. You always got to do this, whatever. So it really developed a certain emotion where it felt like you wanted to kill everybody. But crazy movie, crazy movie. But yeah, definitely go check that one out. That joint's crazy. I like that.
Yeah, definitely when robot, when AI robot gets a little too smart and learns how to figure out a loophole for her system, and then
Well,
like
yeah,
shit.
wait,
But when you put,
power me down. She
yeah,
knew.
yeah, I
Like,
was gonna leave that part out. Let them
oh,
find it out. But all
oh,
right.
oh no.
Yeah,
they ain't hear
yeah,
it. They ain't hear it. They ain't hear what I said. Don't worry about
yeah.
it. But yeah.
And it also comes down to you got to be careful what you say to, or the commands that you give your Android or your
Hey,
AI robot. Yeah, because you
they
could be
gonna know.
new.
If
You could be there.
you tell them like, oh, how do you make sure you know how to feel, you know how to understand me more.
Because
What?
at the end of the day, all she did was everything that they told her to do.
Mm-hmm.
The wife told her to take care of him.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure he does not too stressed and do that. She
Mm-hmm.
did that.
He's like,
He
oh,
said,
I,
relearn all
I know you
this.
like this, huh? You
He
like.
did that. And at the end of the days, and then also with the logic and the number, she was like, normally people die this many times a day, and it's just a normal day. So
Mm-hmm.
like, so if one more die, it's all
It's
right.
just it's fine. Don't worry. I did the
It's like,
math.
yeah, yep. See the
You
logic.
said that die every day.
But
Yeah.
it also, like with like those type of robots, like I think men will probably be like the most susceptible to it
Mm-hmm.
because that's pretty much a person that's gonna listen to you and do everything that you
Hey,
say, and
we
it's gonna
talked about it.
communicate. Yeah, and it talk and communicate to you directly.
Yeah, we talked about it, but yeah, no, definitely go check out that movie. Join the next was killing them. All right, now let's get into discussion. So, like I was saying, would you like you? I mean, why would you get mad if you turned around your husband or your boyfriend turned around and had sexual acts with the AI?
But now that you bring that up, we gonna talk about this other show that been floating around on YouTube and TikTok
Which
called
one?
Accused. It's on Hulu. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Accused episode 8 on season 2.
Mm-hmm.
There's a very successful woman, black woman,
Mm-hmm.
and she went to her sister who's been designing AI robots.
Okay.
So she was having a hard time with work and then still going home and not having enough energy for her husband.
Mm-hmm.
So she like, you know what? I'll do this. I'll get him an AI robot.
Mm-hmm.
She got him an AI robot, synced to his touch,
Mm-hmm.
very beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
She immediately noticed that he was tense and that he was getting aroused.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, all right, I'll try it out. I'll sleep with it.
Mm-hmm.
He slept with it.
Mm-hmm.
AI robot. He was like, I never been so happy in my life ever.
Mm-hmm.
He ended up wanting to leave his wife
Oh, it's gonna happen.
for the AI robot.
So that's why, hey, like I tell you, you got to take the good and the bad. There's
War
gonna
now,
be
good and
some.
bad.
There's gonna be some. Are you really secure with your relationship? Or there's like I said, everybody have their own bot, or just you join in. We have the pleasure with enjoying everything with the bot. I mean, hey, you do it's because I was watching something else. I don't even know what it is, but yeah. But they looking at it said probably like it was saying like 2085 is gonna be a world where it's like openly free, and I was like, damn, this looks probably true, maybe because it's like a world where basically it was wild though. It was, ain't gonna lie. Okay, but talking on your subject, like that could happen, you know. But that's just your relationship, you know. That just shows, damn, if an AI can come in between it, what you think a regular woman can do?
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's bound to happen. You know, like that. That's just sometimes things in life that's just bound to happen. If it's not even gonna be AI, it was gonna be with something else.
So, you
You
know,
know, you know what I'm saying? Like it was eventually gonna be with something else. Because how the hell you get addicted just um basically having sex with your AI all the damn time
that's
and
easy.
without wanting the woman?
It's almost the
That's
same
easy.
thing.
What do you mean that? What are
What
you
you
talking
mean?
about? That's easy. How is that easy? Tell me how that's easy.
Literally, the AI robot syncs to your personality and everything you like.
That's cool.
What you mean? That's cool. That's the worst thing.
That's what's up. All right, but now I control you. I'm gonna have my woman with me too.
You think your woman's gonna want to join the AI?
Hell yeah, she better. Why is it the AI? Who we talking about? You have your vibrator at nighttime. You have your
Not the
toys at
same.
nighttime. That's a damn toy. That's just another toy. We playing with toys, so that's just that's just a toy.
You seen it as a tool? No, that's
Yeah,
a
that's
whole
a
person
toy.
that talked in has an opinion.
Hey, be quiet. You know, we over here having a real conversation. You know,
Uh-huh.
we having conversation. I appreciate you. I
Uh,
respect you and all that. You know, but yeah, no, I'm not just giving up one. You know, it's an AI. Let's come on. Let's all get together. And Joe Budden's nasty. I know I ain't gonna say. Joe Budden was like, I'm gonna go buy him a robot. I'm gonna buy a robot and I'm gonna have him jerk me off. And then it was like, yo, what happens to a guy? Like right now we only have guy ones. So you gonna
the
have a
only
guy.
models we have.
He said, "Yeah, I'm just gonna have it jerk me off." So I know that's crazy. Yeah, but I mean, I'm not doing that. That's wild. Wait for the women one at least. You know, wait for some real. Just I don't want just a metal robot just there and just jerking me off. Crazy. But yeah. Um, nah, but I mean, these are the things that's gonna. I see this is gonna be a real serious topic. I mean, we touched on it a little bit there and there.
Hmm.
But now I'm seeing movies and more episodes and things like that, and they're putting more ideas in my head. Because the other idea was crazy. It was crazy because they said it's gonna be like a sex AI world where you go there and actually, you have whatever fantasy you want with the robot. So they had a dominatrix joint where he was slapping the hell out of the robot to the point he slapped the face off.
Hmm.
He slapped the face off, and then she's like, "It's okay, I like that. Keep choking me harder, harder, harder." Put the face back on. So it's like anything that you kind of already have a fantasy or a freakness about, you can basically react and act that out on a robot now because they had it weird where it was like, you know, where it was sex, it was trans, it was lesbian, whatever, it was everything. So it was like these weird or fetishes that you have, you can have that explored out with the AI now. You know, it got real freaky because I'm glad they just chilled on it because they went to an age. They was like you can basically create. It's like you can create whatever you want. You know, so they was like it started going all the way down past 18, but it wouldn't let you go past 18.
Oh, that's good.
You know what I'm saying? So that was I was like I like that. I was like, come on, let's have some. Because
Hmm.
I don't give a I don't care if it's not a robot AI. Let's not have little kids AI robots. You run around doing what God knows how, whatever. But yeah. So that they said 2085. I was like, damn, that's true. I can see that. Damn, I see that. I was in China. But they was boycotting it against it and everything. But because they're saying if you get to that point, it's going to be less population of having babies. Nobody's going to want to have babies. Everybody's going to have their own robot,
Right.
and it's going to be a different world.
Definitely.
Man,
Population gonna drop.
yo, it's so crazy thinking about that stuff, man, because that's true. It's going to happen though. It's going to happen. Because I reiterate, I told you, we talked about it, the AI strippers, all that stuff. Now, once they get to that point, if they get it that good, which they probably are because they're testing all these little things there, these all kinds of stuff they're doing. They get it that good, it's going to be a different world. Then it's going to be a different world. But then, like I said, it's going to be money. You got to have money to have these pleasures and all that stuff because that stuff is going to cost you. Crazy, though. But yeah, We touching on those topics. It's gonna be a little while before all that stuff happens, but yeah, it's gonna definitely get sexual. Definitely get sexual. You know. We'll pay attention to that. Keep paying attention to see what else they develop when it comes to that. Um, Talking about the next thing, they're already on all electric planes. So they have the largest electric plane taking flight 2025. It's called the X1. They said Swedish startup, Mahard Ardo Space. That's basically what they have. I'm gonna play a little clip real quick of that startup. I mean, they have an all electric plane.
Mm.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
All right, who's ready to see an aircraft? This is the ES-30 hybrid electric aircraft. It seats 30 passengers. It flies 200 kilometers in all electric range. It can fly up to 800 kilometers in a hybrid range, and it can charge in about 30 minutes.
Charge in 30 minutes.
It actually
Crazy.
has
Yeah.
substantial emissions reductions, both for the short flights, but even for 400 kilometers, we have less than half the emissions. And at 600 kilometers, we have eliminated about 1/3 of emissions.
Hart Aerospace is leading the way forward to fossil-free aviation, and I think it's very inspiring to be here today.
My impression of today is I'm absolutely overwhelmed. And I think this is very, very much helping the industry in envisioning where are we going? Well, we're going here.
And that's what I think. That they already got sponsorship. They're ready to partnership with that. That's crazy. Oof. What do I think about that? I think that's cool for the next level. Well, we gonna test that out a little bit more. It looks safe. A lot of things. It's just like you really gotta get out the old shell and into the new. But to trust in electric,
Why not?
I know I get it. I'm just like, am I there? Am I there yet? Do I feel safe on an electric all plane?
Yeah. It's flying just because you got to think about it. It's not flying the same amount of people that a normal airplane would be. It's flying 30.
Yeah, starting now.
No, that's just right
You know what
now.
I'm saying? Because it's gonna move on.
As they improve on the technology,
Mhm.
yes, they probably will get better.
Yeah, you're gonna get there.
And then the size of the plane is a lot more bulkier than like a normal looking size plane because they look like they have more battery.
So that's
for
the
them.
thing now. So when they have these type of things now, if a storm is going on, does the lightning strike even more because they see it's all electric, and that's even more power out?
Mm-mm. It shouldn't be, but it's still when you fly in a plane, that's a big electric. That's a big like
Yeah,
metal
but
plane.
this is different. That's
Yeah.
now it's gonna be a different. It ain't the engine. It's gonna be more power.
It's like either way, if you get struck in the if you get struck by lightning in an airplane, it's not not like the other plane, the gas one is gonna be all right. No, the gas one ain't gonna be all right either.
No, I know, but is it more attracting the lightning to strike? It's gonna be.
Like-
It's gonna be. It's gonna be. I'm gonna talk bad about it. I'm just saying it's just a new thing, and I can see people having hesitation of trusting an all electric plane. Something new. It's something new. I need a little bit. Everybody keep flying and give me a little more. I'm not there yet, but I'm all aboard of getting there. I'm getting. That's gonna be crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, the price is the thing.
It's
So-
more cheaper.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say to you.
Mhm.
Is the trust in it or the price? The price is gonna be more cheaper because
Mhm.
on normal airplanes, when you book a ticket, it always says gas price,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's what they add in.
50,000,
Yeah.
60,000, 100,000 to go to these certain destinations. Now they charging up in 30 minutes.
Yeah, a 30-minute charge.
Take you around the world.
That's a lot different. It's gonna be a lot more cheaper than a regular plane.
It is, and that's a game changer. I mean, hey, the future's looking bright. It's looking bright on lowering that cost if we get to that point. You can travel more.
Mhm.
So we'll
They're trying
see.
to get away from that fossil fuel.
We'll see. We'll see if that picks up, and If that just be a thing, people start getting onto it because we already know how the industry of the electric cars is taking over. Tesla always number one right there, running around, moving the needle. Talking about Tesla, they now they control from your Apple Watch. You control your car. Can turn on your car. Your car can come to you. It's different things that is moving on to the next world, next thing of technology. And we always talk about the robo taxi, but now always talk about the Tesla just turning in your car into a robo taxi. So, but the car now moving by itself, coming to you, call on it. It's just something so next level, you know. So yeah, pay attention to that and see how that works and see what's going on with that. You know. Let's get into some motivation. Motivation. I need a motivation. So this one says, stop comparing your life to everyone else's. Just focus on yourself and your goals. Point blank and simple, man. This
Mm-hmm.
world definitely gets attached to, oh, they're doing this, they're doing that. Oh, they got this, they got that. Man, that's just whatever that was their. Sometimes they don't even. It's not even real, but anyways, but whatever whatever they got, don't even care. Don't even look over it. Don't even focus on it. Or if you see that's what it is, okay, they got that, okay. But now you got a path in front of you that you can conquer, and whatever you want, that's what you focusing on. That's your goal. And just focus on that, and eventually, you focus so hard and put your time and work and effort to it, you're gonna get what you need, and it's gonna complete your goal. That's what I got out of that when I seen that. I was like, yeah, people definitely do focus on what other people got too much. That's what we going on. Because social media definitely can cloud your mind and oh, they got this, got that. All right, cool. All right, focus on what you trying to do. That's all I got.
Right.
Um, do another one. It says when you're learning to love yourself fully, whether or not someone else loves you becomes unimportant. That's when you're just doing a lot of self love. You're not worried about somebody who loves you. Because you love yourself. So that's what I got out of that when I heard that. It's a lot of self love. People definitely just be in love with yourself. Don't worry about if somebody loves you or not. You know. Um, that's what I got. That's what I got for everybody today. But thanks for joining us for episode 56. Man, I make the round of applause and not the awesome. Yo, make sure you guys like, subscribe, leave a comment, do all that good stuff, and therefore join us for the next time for the other episode. So in the meantime, between times, you've been rocking with Bob
And Jamel.
See you next time. Peace.
I love it. You guys are so great.